welcome back to my channel. George is here. Stop. He would lick inside your mouth if you let him. Or sometimes, especially when you don't let him, he's like, he's a little bit licky. You go lay down. Today we are here to do an update for my pan in everything project for this year. This is going to be a continuing project, but for this year I have chosen the ColourPop So Jaded palette to try to hit pan in every single shadow in this 30 pan palette. I have some updates, so let's get to them. I'm going to insert a picture of what the palette looked like last month. I had pan in 13 of the 30 shades. There are 2 glitters in the palette that I have removed, and I'm not trying to hit pan in those. And then there is a black shimmer shade. I will never hit pan in a black eyeshadow ever in my life. And there are 2 very dark mattes that I am. So I guess there were 25 shades that I was trying to hit pan of the 30. So at the last update, I was at 13 pans. And this is what the palette looked like. And this is what the palette looks like now. It is so dusty. It's really difficult to clean. So I'll leave this picture up in the corner. But we have 4 new pans. I don't know what order it was, but you can see here I did take out the glitters, and then onyx, turquoise, and is it sapphire? Yeah. I'm not trying to hit panties. I'm using them very, 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 very rarely, but I'm not trying to hit pan in those. That is my dog chewing on his feet. That's the sound he makes when he chews on his feet. Oh, did I say we have 4 new pans? We have 5 new pans. All right, so we had pan in citrine right here. This beautiful golden yellow. I love that one. You're a Gem. I think this was the first new pan, but it doesn't really matter. And then we have down here on this bottom row, 3 new pans. We have Emerald, this gorgeous emerald green. I absolutely love this color so much. Alexandrite and Amethyst. So I have pan in every shimmer shade except for Aquamarine. I have been using that quite a bit. You can see there's a good little divot in there. These are older. I mean, this palette is quite old. So the mattes are a little bit harder pressed, and then the shimmer, metallic, sparkly shades are obviously easier to hit pan in. I think next, I don't even know what will be next. I've been using, I mean, I've been trying to use all of it. The problem now is, it's not a problem. This is a personal problem. I like to use one palette for a look. I very rarely dip into multiple palettes. I don't know why. I think that's just laziness. This shimmer shade, because I love a shimmer shade. I love a shimmer shadow. It's very rare that I do an all matte. Like it almost never happens. Doesn't really go with any of the mattes that I'm trying to pan, except for the 2 that I'm not trying to pan, which is fine. That doesn't really matter, but I do really like this Alexandrite shade. I've been trying to use this a lot for football games, like my Lions color, because it's blue, you know. So next, I don't even know what will be next. I hope. It saddens me that every shade in this palette, or every shade in this row, will not have pan in it. But I know that I will never. I know that I will. This is such a pigmented blue. I will never, especially at this point in the year, there's no chance for me to even remotely hit pan in it. But I would love if every shade in this row had pan. That would be great. I don't have any idea what might be next. Maybe Carnelian? But I've also been using, what is this one? But I've also been using Geodude a lot at this point. This is the most neutral shade in the palette, this green. I should continue using the shades that have pan just to continue using them and get further along in my let's pan these journey, especially Diamond. This is a super shock. I really need to continue using that. But I have no idea what will be next. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. 7 left. They're all mattes. 6 mattes and 1 shimmer. So that, I don't really know. I'm gonna do my best. I'm pleased with how this is going. I don't like that these are just fully empty. That does bother me. But the glitters were flaking into other shadows, so I had to remove them. Because these were the very old, like chunky glitters. Not a fan of that. So this is what we look like so far. So this is what it looks like. I am pleased with this. Any extra use, progress, indentation, divot that I can get in any palette, I'm just really excited about. I would love to find a way to clean this. I'll probably have to take like a Q-tip and like makeup remover or something to clean this palette up, because it does look pretty bad. The mattes are a little hard pressed, so the mattes are very hard pressed. I'm kind of digging into those. So I'm kind of digging into those, but that's all right. That's all I have. Just a little update for you. If you were doing a pan that palette, pan and everything, it's not a pan that palette because I'm not trying to finish every shade in here. I'm trying to hit pan and everything. So it's pan and everything. If you were doing a project like this, please let me know how your progress is going. I'm kind of already starting to think about what I want to use for next year, which is crazy. I would love to get through so many lip products. This is unrelated to panning eyeshadows, of course, but I'm so lazy when it comes to lip. I mean, I'm just lazy when it comes to all makeup. It's fine. How are your projects going? We're in September. It's almost over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have any video suggestions or things you would like to see for short form or long form content, please let me know. I will talk to you guys in my next video.